Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Crochet for Baby. Thank you for watching and thank you for subscribing. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make these newborn baby booties using the bean stitch. These baby booties I made to match this baby jacket. I will leave the link to this tutorial up here and also in the information box below. These baby booties are very easy to make, so without further ado, let's get started and thank you for watching. Okay, to begin, I'll be using this 3.5mm crochet hook and this light number 3 baby yarn. For those of you who ask, I'm using Lion brand Baby Soft, and this is a light number 3, and this is in the color Little Boy Blue. Okay, so to begin, I have 10 chains here. To these 10 chains, I'm going to add 2 more. So in total, I have 12 chains. On the third chain from the hook, 1, 2, 3, I'm going to make a half double crochet right there. Then I'm going to make a half double crochet on each one of these chains until I come to the last chain. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 half double crochets, and then this next one is my last chain. So into this last chain, I'm going to make 6 half double crochet into the same chain. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 half double crochets, and now again I'm going to work 9 half double crochets, and we're going to do this into the back of the chain. So into these stitches that were left from the chain, beginning here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, 9 half double crochets. Now we're going to make the same thing we did here, 6 half double crochets into the last stitch. So in this case, on this side, we're going to go through this chain, which is the first chain, and notice that we have the 2 little loops. Make sure you go through both loops, because if you don't, then you're going to have a big hole there. So make sure you go through both loops of this chain like this, and into that stitch you're going to make your 6 half double crochet. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 half double crochets. And now to finish this row, we're going to go to the top of the first half double crochet right here, and we're going to finish with a slip stitch. And this is how we complete this first row. Now we have 9 half double crochets, 6 half double crochets here at the very end, and then we did 9 half double crochets here on this side and finished with these 6 half double crochets. So now for the second row, this is what we're going to do. We're going to chain 2, and into the same stitch I just did the slip stitch, I'm going to make 1 half double crochet. Then I'm going to work 1 half double crochet on each one of these 9 half double crochets until I come here to where we have the first out of the 6 half double crochets here on this side. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 half double crochets. Okay, so we just did 9 half double crochets. Now we have these 6 half double crochets here, so on top of each one we're going to make 2 half double crochets. Beginning into this first one, there's 1 and 2. Into the next, 1, 2, that's 4. Into the next, 1, 2, that's 6. Into the next, 1, 2, that's 8, and into the next, 1 and 2, that's 10 half double crochets, and into the next, 1 and 2. So that's 12 half double crochets for this part here. And now here I'm just going to make these 9 half double crochets beginning here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 half double crochets, and then we have these remaining 6 half double crochets. So we're going to do the exact same thing we did here. We're going to make 2 half double crochets on top of each one. Beginning here, there's 1, 2, into the next, 1, 2, that's 4, into the next, 1, 2, that's 6, into the next, 1, 2, that's 8, into the next, 1 and 2, that's 10, and into this last one right here, 2 more, 1 and 2. And we're going to finish this row by making a half double crochet on top of the first half double crochet. And this is how we finish this second row. Now I'll come back and show you the third row. Okay, now for the third row we're going to chain 1, and in this row all we're going to do is we're going to make single crochets all around. Beginning here in this first one where I did my slip stitch, I'm going to make my first one. Then jump to the next half double crochet and make your next single crochet, and so on, just making single crochets all around. Okay, so continue like this, making single crochets on each one of these half double crochets. I will meet you here at the end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end of this third row. In this row we did single crochets, so I have a total of 42 single crochets. To finish, I'm going to join to the first single crochet and make a slip stitch, and this is how I finished this third row. Now for the fourth row we're going to chain 2, and into the same stitch I just did my slip stitch, I'm going to make my first bean stitch. So to make a bean stitch, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, 4 loops on my hook, yarn over, insert your hook again, pull up a loop, 6 loops on my hook, close, chain 1. Again, skip 1 single crochet, and into the next you're going to make another bean stitch. So you're going to do this until you have a total of 6 loops on your hook. 2, 4, 6. Close, chain 1. Again, skip 1 single crochet, and into the next make your next bean stitch. Okay, 6 loops, close, chain 1. Continue like this all around. I will meet you here at the end to show you how we're going to finish this 4th row and then show you the 5th row. Okay, I'm here at the end of this row of bean stitches. I have a total of 21 bean stitches all around. To finish, we're going to join here where we have the 2 chains with a slip stitch, and this is how we finish this row. Now for the next row, we're going to chain 2. We're not going to turn or anything, but into this first space right here, we're going to make a double crochet. Okay, at the beginning we only do 1 double crochet. Now between each bean stitch we're going to do 2. If you can see this, there's 2 little holes. Into the first one we're going to do 1 double crochet, into the next one 1 double crochet. So let me show you. Into this first little hole, make 1 double crochet, into the next 1 double crochet. That's 2 double crochets between each bean stitch. And then we go to the next 2 bean stitches. Into the first, make 1 double crochet, into the next 1 double crochet. This is all we're going to do all around. Just make 2 double crochets between each bean stitch. Just like this all around. Continue like this. I will meet you here at the end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end of this 5th row, which is this row of double crochets. I have a total of 42 double crochets all around, not including the 2 chains. To finish, we're just going to join to the first chain with a slip stitch. And this is how I finished this 5th row. Now for the 6th row, we're going to make bean stitches all around again. So to do that, we're going to chain 2, and on top of this first double crochet right here, I'm going to make my first bean stitch. Okay, 4 loops, 6 loops, close, chain 1. Now skip 1 double crochet and into the next, make your next bean stitch. Chain 1. And now skip 1 double crochet and into the next, make your next bean stitch. This is all we're going to do all around, so continue like this, just making bean stitches. So I will meet you here at the end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end of this 6th row, which is the 2nd row of bean stitches. To finish this row, I'm going to join here to the beginning where I have the 2 chains with a slip stitch. Now for this row, I have a total of 21 bean stitches all around. Now if you can see, I have these stitch markers here. So I'm marking the front of the shoe. This is where we're going to begin making reductions. So I've put a stitch marker after the 3rd bean stitch, 1, 2, 3, and then a stitch marker. And then I have 9 bean stitches in between each stitch marker. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then between this stitch marker and the end here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bean stitches. So now for the next row, what we're going to do is we're going to chain 2. Inside this first space right here, we're going to make 1 double crochet. And between these next 2, we're going to make 2 double crochets. So 1 here and the next one here. 1, 2. For the next 2, same thing. 1 double crochet into the first space, 1 double crochet into the next space. Now what we're going to do into the next 9 bean stitches is we're going to insert our hook into this first space right there. I did a yarn over. I'm going to pull up a loop, take 2 loops off. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next bean stitch. So right here, pull up a loop. I have 4 loops, take 2 loops off, 3 loops on my hook, close. Okay, we're going to do this again into these next 2. So yarn over, insert your hook into the next space, take 2 loops off, yarn over, insert your hook into the next, take 2 loops off, 3 loops on my hook, close. Okay, and then again into the next 2 bean stitches, we're going to do the same thing. So yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, take 2 loops off, yarn over, insert your hook into the next, pull up a loop, take 2 loops off, 3 loops on my hook, close. Okay, same thing into these next 2. So yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, take 2 loops off, yarn over, insert your hook into the next, take 2 loops off, 3 loops, close. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing into these last 2. So yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, take 2 loops off, yarn over, and into the next here, pull up a loop, take 2 loops off, close. Okay, so in total we did, let's see how many stitch reductions. This is going to shape the front of the booty. So here we have, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stitch reductions. And now here into this next, we're going to continue just making 2 double crochets on each one of these spaces, just like we did at the beginning. Okay, so continue like this all the way to the end, just making 2 double crochets. I will meet you here at the end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end of the 7th row. To finish, I'm just going to join here to the beginning with a slip stitch, and this is how I finish this 7th row. Now for the 8th row, we're going to chain 2, and on top of this first double crochet, I'm going to make a double crochet. So I'm going to make 1, 2, 3, 4 double crochets. And now here we're going to make a stitch reduction. So yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, take 2 loops off, yarn over, insert your hook into the next, take 2 loops off, 3 loops on my hook, close. And now here we're going to work these double crochets. So on top of the first one, we're going to make a double crochet on top of the next, double crochet on top of the next. And now here we're going to make another stitch reduction. So here we're going to yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, take 2 loops off, yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, take 2 loops off, 3 loops on my hook, close. And now here I'm just going to continue all around, just making 1 double crochet on top of each one of these double crochets until I come to the beginning of this row. Just like this, all around, 1 double crochet. I will meet you here at the end to show you how we're going to finish this 8th row and then show you the 9th row. Okay, I'm here at the end of this 8th row. To finish, I'm just going to join here to the beginning with a slip stitch, and this is how I finish this row. And now here is our baby booty, and that's what it looks like so far. So what we're going to do next is, after I joined here, for the next 2 or 3 rows, this is what we're going to do. We're going to chain 2. Into this first double crochet, I'm going to work a front post half double crochet. The next one is going to be a back post half double crochet. Next one, front post half double crochet. Next one, back post half double crochet. And this is all we're going to do all around, alternating between a front post half double crochet and a back post half double crochet all around. I will meet you here at the end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end of this row. Now to finish, I'm going to join here to the beginning with a slip stitch. Okay, for the next 2 rows, we're going to do the exact same thing. So chain 2, and this first half double crochet is a front post half double crochet, so we're going to make a front post half double crochet. The next one is a back post half double crochet, so make a back post. Next one, front post. Next one, back post. So continue like this all around. You're going to do this for 1 more row, so I will meet you at the end of the 3rd row to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I finished making my baby booties. Here I just joined to the beginning with a slip stitch, cut my yarn, and then passed my yarn through that last loop on my hook. And here are the baby booties, and this is what they look like. This is the side that we were working on, and then this is the other side. It's a reversible stitch, so it doesn't matter what size you choose. I think both sides look just as good. Okay, and this is what it looks like with the little shoe mold on. And here are my bean stitch baby booties. Okay, so this has been today's tutorial. I hope you like it. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.